You're not my dad!
What up, Ho Biscuits? It's your girl Skitten, back at it again. Okay, do any of y'all have a like love-hate relationship with how much hair your body produces? Like, on the one hand, I'm very blessed to have a great head of hair, even outside of like the hair I get braided in or extensions or whatever, right? Like my regular hair, fantastic. It's thick, it's curly, it's amazing, right? Okay, but I just pulled like 6 strong ass hairs out of my chin. I am tired, okay? Tired. You know, I go and I get my face waxed every 3 weeks. And honestly, I could do every 2 weeks, but a bitch is broke. Like, I don't have money for all of that. Okay? Like, I have to shave my legs like every 3 days if I want to be like smooth and stubble free. I'm so tired. I'm so tired, y'all. I just wish, like, I wish there was a way I could be like, hey, I don't need hair here, right? I don't need hair here. I don't need hair on my legs. I don't need hair under my arms. All I need is hair on my eyebrows and hair here. Y'all, if you want to grow hair so bad, make my eyelashes longer, okay? I wish you could just like direct the fucking, I don't know. I don't even know what that is. The genes? Like, direct my genes to do what I want them to do. Like, this is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I guess what I'm saying is I want to be like a shapeshifter, but not in like any kind of dramatic like X-Men way, but just like in a very basic way. I would like to be less hairy, please. Or no, actually no, that's it. I just want to be less hairy. Anti-Husin, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are staying safe and sanitized. We are here for more overly sarcastic productions. This is Miscellaneous Myths, the Minotaur. Man, I know stuff about the Minotaur. I mean, obviously I don't know as much as Red, because does anybody know as much as Red? I don't have a crush on Red. You have a crush on Red. Mind your business. I know some stuff about the Minotaur, but I'm really excited to get into it and see what I don't know. I want to say he's the son of King Minos, right? Or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
Pro tip, character designers, if you're struggling to come up with a monster design, try just mashing random animals together. Satisfaction guaranteed, works every time.
No.
Ancient Greece was certainly a big fan of the concept, as basically every monster in the mythos is either regular person or animal with a non-standard number of limbs, heads, or eyes, or 2 or more animals mashed together. It's usually not even explained why they're like that. Why is the offspring of Poseidon and Medusa a horse with wings? Who knows? Why do Typhon and Echidna, 2 mostly humanoid, somewhat snaky monsters, produce several multi-headed dogs and one perfect combo of goat, snake, and lioness? Primordial genetics is funky like that. And geez, the Minotaur? What unholy union could have made a half bull, half dude? Well, actually,
That's the
one is
simplest
pretty
one.
straightforward.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna like it. Now, contextually, the Minotaur is a kind of mysterious figure because the Minoan civilization he's derived from is pretty unknown in a lot of ways. It was a powerful Bronze Age civilization that flourished on the island of Crete from 3000 BCE to about 1100 BCE, and it's not 100% clear what caused it to fall apart, but it super fell apart, so hard we didn't even know it existed until 1900. We have tons of their relics and
okay.
architecture and stuff, and also a lot of their writing, but unfortunately we can't understand any of it. Yep, it's all in linear A and mysterious hieroglyphs, and we can't read any of them. So we kind of have no idea what they were up to. But because of their extensive trade network, plenty of civilizations we can understand were influenced by them, and we have lots of myths and stories and maybe even some gods that seem to have been originally derived from the largely unknown Minoan religion. Now, basically everything about that is pure speculation, but if there's one thing we can say with confidence, it's that bulls show up a lot. Not minotaurs, though. While bull-headed humans show up in Greek art about Crete, Minoan art itself only ever shows regular bulls. The Minotaur is a specifically Greek story about the ancient Minoans, referencing their widespread bull symbolism by peppering in bulls and bull accessories at regular intervals. It also frames the mythologized Minoan civilization in a generally antagonistic role, possibly because of all the forced oceanic trade, also known as piracy. So basically, it's biased, filtered, and offset from the source by several centuries, but we have nothing else to go on because we can't read their language. Let this be a PSA. Don't let languages die, kids. You're gonna really annoy scholars in like 3,000 years. So anyway, the tale of the
It's okay. Historians in the future will have Instagram photos to go by. Just so many pictures of food. Just a lot of pictures of food and TikToks, right? I feel like TikToks are fairly self-explanatory. Oh God, they're gonna be so confused. They're gonna be so lost, y'all.
Minotaur begins with King Minos of Crete, the son of Zeus and Europa, so we're already off to a roaring start in the functional relationships department. In order to prove that he's a bad enough dude to rule Crete instead of his brothers Rhadamanthus or Sarpedon, Minos calls in a favor from Poseidon, who sends him a beautiful snow-white bull, with the understanding that Minos is going to sacrifice the bull to him afterwards as thanks. Everyone is super impressed with this stake in the making, and Minos becomes king, but he's just so impressed with this bull that he refuses to sacrifice it, and swaps it out for a way lamer, super less hot bull. Poseidon is enraged by this slight, so he slips Aphrodite a 20 to get her to make Minos' wife Pasiphae fall in love with the bull. What could go wrong? But unlike Pasiphae, the Cretan bull has very high standards. First of all, being a quadruped is a must. Second of all, must also be a cow. Fortunately, from a certain point of view, acclaimed architect, inventor, and future part-time aeronaut Daedalus happens to be on Crete at the time, so Pasiphae commissions him to make her a hollow wooden cow suit for recreational purposes.
Oh,
Daedalus,
God.
consummate professional that he is, takes the commission with zero outward judging, and I'm just going to skip over this part because, come on, we get it. Oh hey, where'd that thing come from? So the Minotaur, as the child abomination of a truly beastly relationship, doesn't really have a place in the natural order of things, which unfortunately means he can't really eat anything besides people. Tragic. Rather than, I don't know, killing him or letting him starve or something.
Okay. Sorry. Just need a moment. Uno momento, por favor. Oh my God, imagine if I actually spoke Spanish like that. Ugh. Okay, so how would the offspring of a human, which humans are omnivorous, right? And a cow, which are herbivores, right? Is herbivorous a word? Herbivorous sounds wrong. Herbivorous also sounds wrong. Whatever, y'all know what I'm saying. They eat grass, okay? Why would the offspring of those two things not be an omnivore, leaning more towards the herbivore? Like, I don't understand this. I feel like he really got the short end of the stick because this is just wrong.
Minos consults the oracle at Delphi, who tells him to build that sucker a lavish basement apartment and then throw away the key. Daedalus scores another commission when Minos asks him to build an absolutely massive labyrinth for the Minotaur. Then, to make sure nobody learns how the labyrinth works, Minos locks Daedalus up in a tower with Icarus, 5 tons of supplies, and every tool ever made. That ought to hold him, but that's a story for, 4 years ago, apparently. So anyway, with the Minotaur functionally imprisoned in a really big, impossibly complicated maze, that fixes the potential rampage problem, but still leaves the whole food issue kind of up in the air. But what's the point in being king if you can't be kind of a dick about it? The exact justifications vary from telling to telling, but long story short, Minos demands a human sacrifice of 14 young Athenians every few years to keep the Minotaur fed. This goes smoothly for the first couple sacrifices, but on the third go-round, this whole Minotaur human sacrifice situation draws the attention of a spunky young hero aiming to prove himself. Specifically Theseus, Athens' founder hero and official best boy, which really reflects more poorly on Athens than anything else. Anywho, Theseus brings a big cool boat and plenty of gumption, but not much in the way of a plan. So it's lucky for him that Minos' daughter Ariadne takes one look at this new cute boy and goes full head over heels for him, possibly because she doesn't get out much. Now, Ariadne is very familiar with the labyrinth. In fact, in one early citation of the story mentioned in the Iliad, it suggested the original version of Daedalus' labyrinth was built specifically for Ariadne as a dancing path with no Minotaur involved. Mythologically, Ariadne and the labyrinth go way back, maybe even farther back than the Minotaur, and some people theorize Ariadne is actually originally some kind of Cretan goddess known as the Mistress of the Labyrinth, which is dope as all hell, but not what we're here for. Ariadne helps Theseus out by
go back to that, Red. Go back, please.
Giving him a ball of thread called a clue that'll let him retrace his path out of the labyrinth, and Theseus makes his way down with her guidance, eventually finding the Minotaur and engaging it in totally rad combat until he manages to decapitate it. You're welcome, Minos. And so ends the tale of the Minotaur. Surprisingly, well, I think it's surprising anyway, Minos doesn't seem too happy to have his monster problem fixed, and Theseus and Ariadne book it out of Crete along with the other Athenians. But for whatever reason, later retconned as divine intervention, but originally just kind of a huge dick move, Theseus totally ditches Ariadne and leaves her alone on the shores of Naxos while she sleeps. Fortunately, when she wakes up, her grief and betrayal is mitigated somewhat by the fact that Dionysus himself shows up to help her out and also maybe propose or something because he thinks she's really cute. And they end up getting married and living very happy immortal lives together up on Olympus. While in contrast, Theseus' love life goes not well. What with all the kidnapping and personally pissing off Hades and such. Yeesh, javelin dodged. Moral of the story? Probably, keep your promises, be true to your responsibilities, and, oh yeah, stop boning animals. Jeez, guys. I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. I know.
I'm really proud of myself because I did know most of that, except I didn't know that Ariadne ended up with Dionysus. Like, that's news to me. I would just Okay, I feel like I talked about this before in like one of the OSP videos I released last week. But I just would really like, hey Red, would you like to go to like coffee sometime? Or would you like to like, I don't know, do you like sushi? Like, I would really just love to sit and listen to you talk. I don't even want to talk to you. Like, I don't have anything to say. I have nothing to contribute to this conversation, truly. But like, you want to hang out and just be like English lit / history buddies? I feel like that'd be cool. But like, in all seriousness, like I would just like access to like just like half of the sources that Red has, just like a percentage of them. That would just be like, ugh, so good. Anywhoozin, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave your reaction requests and recommendations down in the comments below. And other than that, peace out, ho biscuits. It's Skittin' Lit.